There are three categories the Baton Rouge Area Chamber has labeled as priorities to keep the growth of Baton Rouge on track. Tax and incentives for incoming industries and businesses, workforce development and education, and of course our transportation infrastructure. BRAC officials feel that our state's tax incentives for new companies catches the eye of big businesses, moving to not just Baton Rouge, but anywhere in the state.
The big focus for us this session is defending the Economic Development Toolkit. We know the state is facing a $1.6 billion deficit, and we know with that there's going to be a close look at exemptions and credits and those types of incentives. And so our concern is that toolkit. It makes up about 4.2% of the $7 billion in incentives, and there's a return on investment.
Under the executive budget, state colleges and universities face a $600 million cut in state funding. Some Louisiana colleges say that they will have to lower the number of offered classes. But how can we ensure that students can meet the incoming workforce demand of these new companies if we are trimming back our higher education?
There's a challenge in terms of state funding, but if you look at what we've done locally with Mayor Holden or other officials, we're at a great stage here. So looking at LSU, looking at Southern University, there's a lot of talent here. So working with us to continue to groom our talent to be sure that they're in place for that workforce challenges and demands that we'll face.
All in all, BRAC officials feel that our legislation knows exactly what to do to pull our state out of this hole. Healthcare and higher education are getting cut because of the high amount of dedicated funds going to other areas.
And I think most, if not all, the candidates for governor has said that they will call a special session to address the budget because we have so much in our Constitution, several dedications in the statutes, so we really need to go in there and clean that up to shore up funds to then give to higher ed, to health care, and some other needs.
In Baton Rouge, Tim Sproles, NBC 33 News.